Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us. First things first, before we get started, I would just like to apologize for our missing this last Saturday's one-shot. We had plans to do a Cyberpunk one-shot, and if I'm being honest, I just couldn't get it together in time for how I wanted it to be. And then the new Cyberpunk that we're going to be playing is the Cyberpunk Red RPG, which is the new one that just came out. And its PHB is very extensive, to say the least. It's like 450 pages. So delving through that is going to take a little more time to do it justice. So instead, we've decided to do that Cyberpunk one-shot the day after Christmas. So December 26th at 8 p.m., we'll be doing the Cyberpunk one-shot. It's going to be dope. It's going to be like underwater, bloodborne weapons, cyberpunk. I'm going to be an assassin chick. It's going to be dope. So make sure you come and hang out for that. But for now, I'm going to hand things over to Ethan, who's going to bring us back into this murder hobo insane world of that we've turned our Star Wars campaign into. So now what, Ethan? That Justen and I almost got us all ejected into space.
I tried really hard.
I don't even know now what. Like, I'm just kind of handing the reins over to y'all from now on. But yeah, like Chaz mentioned, him and Justen basically tried to kill the whole crew last week. For those that missed it, they tried to cut a hole into the cargo bay to go attack Star Destroyer with shuttles. Thankfully, they were stopped, and we left them with Bravo almost being thrown out into the vast expanse of space, but was saved by Darth Bronchuknar by grabbing him and holding him in midair. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Y'all are still on a straight line course to kind of run into this space battle that's going on between two different Star Destroyers. One is an Imperial Star Destroyer. One is not an Imperial Star Destroyer. It's from a resistance group that the Wookiees were saying they were wanting to go and assist. K.I.S.S, you still got the controls. Dai'Mo and Lyra are still weakened at burning this with Quinlan, and Bravo, you just dropped onto the floor. So you feel the cold bulkhead of the cold steel floor of the cargo bay. And Darth, you're kind of just like sitting in the shuttle as you almost watched your buddy go flying out into the cold, unfeeling expanse of space.
Okay, but it's sealed again.
Oh yeah, it's sealed up. Yeah. Thanks to K.I.S.S.
Cool, yeah, I'll just get out. Well, that didn't go as planned.
The Wookiees are very confused as to what's going on right now. They were under the impression they were going off to fight the Star Destroyer, and suddenly your ship started taking a bunch of damage. So they're kind of rightfully confused, and there's a chorus of yells from inside both shuttles.
Is this door locked here?
Yes, it was locked. K.I.S.S locked it so that it didn't decompress the entire ship.
Right, and I think K.I.S.S would probably come on comms throughout the entire ship and would probably say, "Apologies, Bronchuknar, but I did so in order to preserve our ship and our crew. Anyone that has a better idea of how we should proceed forward, I'm all ears. But understand, this ship and this crew, capable though that we are, we're not going to be any match for an Imperial destroyer. And if I'm able, I'd more than likely try to pop up. Like if there's no screens, if there's holo projectors, I would probably, let everybody see the what the sensors are picking up as far as the skirmish above us."
Yeah. So there is a holo projector on the ship. The only one is in the little conference/workshop area here on the right side of the ship.
I mean, why wouldn't they put that where the TV is?
I mean, you could try to look up on the TV what a Star Destroyer specs are. the majority of y'all are well versed enough to know, not maybe specifically the armament of a Star Destroyer, but you know what they can do. They're called Star Destroyers for a reason. So everyone's generally aware of the armaments of a Star Destroyer.
I would like to point out that we, the people of the couch, would like to take this dead guy and go get our damn money. I don't want to go after a Star Destroyer. And I agree. I think I speak for we, the people of the couch, yes.
We, the people.
I was right.
A sound-minded body.
I would like to establish that while Bravo is definitely a loose cannon, he's not stupid. So that little brush with death kind of brought him to his senses a bit. So I'm going to stand up and brush myself up and walk over and say to Bronchuknar, she's probably right.
Yeah, I just don't like to make promises I can't keep.
Well, we can always settle that score later.
Yeah, but what do we do with them?
Why don't you give them the shuttles?
Well, they're going to have to eat.
They said that I'm not in this room. Hold on. I'm going to open a direct comm line throughout the ship so we can all just damn talk.
Yeah.
Hey, can the Wookiees only speak Shiriwook, or would we?
No, they know common.
They know common. They can only speak Shiriwook, though.
Oh, that's even worse. So they can only understand it. They can't speak it.
Yeah, they can only understand common.
Okay,
but
so then I'm gonna have to well, I'm not gonna meta. Go, proceed, Jack.
Oh, I'm aware that they can understand me if that's what you were worried about, little guy. They did not ask us for food. They asked us to go attack those guys. Give them the damn shuttles and let's go get our money so we can buy more shuttles.
Okay. Well, how much money are we getting for this?
I don't know. You guys never told me, but it better be a damn lot.
K.I.S.S, open the doors.
I'm in a total Howl 2000 voice. I'm sorry, Darth, but I can't let you do that.
He's going to be annexed to the cargo room.
However, what I propose is this. And as she's talking, we're doing like a walk-in fly. So while she's talking, she's actually laying in coordinates. She's kind of halfway distracting him at the same time. But she's laying in coordinates so that we can cloak and go or get out of the quadrant as quickly as we can. But basically she would say, I propose this. Why not enlist your new Wookiee family towards our cause? Why not let them know that they would be fierce warriors on the destined path that we're on? Then they may get excited about that. Also, you're in charge of keeping them fed.
They'll never go for that.
Wouldn't they be on a path to certain death otherwise? Going out there on shuttles?
I'm going to turn around and say in Shiriwook,
it's the path
we didn't really think this through.
There is a 92% chance that she is correct about that.
So K.I.S.S, where are you plotting coordinates to?
Oh, back to our employers ASAP, because to Dai'Mo's point, yeah, we're ready to go get paid.
We need to clear this robot of space on the couch. She seems like one of the people of the couch.
So the coordinates you're kind of given for rendezvousing isn't like a planet or anything like that. It's just coordinates in space. You don't actually meet your employer on a set planet. It's just kind of a, hey, here's the ship to come through with the drop off. Credits are transferred to your account. Bing, bang, boom. You're good to go.
I'm gonna start cutting my way through the door.
Okay. So
that does not sound good.
Perfect usage of an energy weapon. Why would you do this to your lightsaber?
So
I do it all the time.
since the majority of y'all are acting like employed as the Emperor's hands, under the Emperor, you're not really paid per se. You're given all the resources and basically like you have a comfortable life to live as as payment for your services. However,
then I will retcon my bitching to be about the fact that we don't need to be doing this. Let's go home and relax and just get new shuttles that they will give us.
Oh, well, no, K.I.S.S would totally be trying to gaslight Darth Bronchuknar at that point. If she senses, or I mean, obviously there's sensors on the ship that most likely are telling me hull breach detected or something that indicates he's trying to cut through the door. And she would say over comms, Bronchuknar, that's coming out of your pay.
I don't need money. Just cut through the door.
So you cut completely through the door and you're able to step into the hallway. So Jay, out of character, we could do like if you you're kind of in this for money for your character. We could play that you're like a third party like contractor that they paid to work with this group. So for that you can get paid.
I'm fine. I'm fine just being one of the infiltration hands for the Emperor. The only thing I do for him is, that's why I'm so mad, because the only thing I normally do for him is gather information and move it.
This time you get to actually kill someone.
Yeah, this is the first time that a dude has swung a lightsaber towards my face. So I'm not too happy about that.
Is there a way we could seal this door again?
Is there like safety? Cut it open with no.
Cut once, don't freaking measure.
Yeah, there were bulk like blast doors on the cargo bay doors, but not on the interior doors. So yeah, that's just open now.
You know, instinctually I was gonna say no big deal because it's too small for them to get through, but then I realized that because Justen's a Wookiee, the hole is Wookiee sized.
Yep. And they are making their way out. Okay. So K.I.S. says you put in coordinates to get going to your drop point.
Yes.
Which is literally just a drop point, and get there, cloak up. Let's see if anyone.
Hey, Bravo, what's going on? What happened out there?
No time.
Oh,
to talk.
And to be clear, the door to the cockpit, I sealed that too. So, well, I guess we're gonna have to invest in beaded curtains or something.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I just burst through it.
So Ethan,
like the Kool-Aid man with a lightsaber.
Here's Wookie.
Oh no.
Great.
I have to transform into Chef Bravo.
Oh no. Is that your character that says bam all the time?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you cook it all, or you're just gonna use the ship's?
I mean, I got excited about the visual of chopping things with my lightsabers, but didn't consider that I have any skills in it. I don't think so.
I don't think you have skills in any kind of chefery.
Wouldn't it be survival? Like, basically?
I mean, to cook, yeah, but for chefery, it's not going to be artful or anything like that. You'd be a cook, but not a chef.
There's no chefery skill. There's a computer use skill.
Yeah, you can push some buttons on the microwave to make.
Yeah,
things.
that's what they did in Back to the Future too.
Okay. So
are those canonically the same universe? Because I need to read an article on that right now. If they are.
Oh God, that'd be awful. So all the Wookiees are kind of making their way down the hallway, and they come around with it. Oh God, no! Don't get smaller.
They're shrinking.
Yeah. So they come around to where the living room, TV room area is, and they see that the TV's on. They kind of plop around the TV and start looking. They look at Bravo. You're making food.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm trying.
Hey guys, what's going on? What do you want to watch? We got pod racing. We got that weird up and down chess. They have that Christmas special on loop. It's almost that time of year. And you guys want to watch the Christmas special? No, pardon me. The holiday special.
Oh God,
no, he
so
doesn't
bad.
speak. He doesn't speak Ewok.
I do not.
Okay, so they just kind of speak back to you, and it just sounds like noise. Bravo, you're cooking. Well, they're doing survivaling.
Yeah, I guess. Should I roll
Go ahead and give me a
survival?
survival check. Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check to see if you can
Oh.
feed 8 Wookiees.
Oh, this is
So-
gonna be-
While he's doing that, I'm going to be changing the channels and then looking back expectantly, like, and gauging their opinion on what's
They're
on
kind
the
of
TV.
Their heads are kind of just like cocking back and forth. They're not really sure. Like you're not really sure.
How about a nature network? And I turn on a documentary about trees.
Okay. We'll come back to that. Bravo, yeah, you got enough to where you can like make nutrition for them. It's not going to be anything like super tasty, but it's enough to
Yeah.
keep them all fed
I can
and
make,
not go
like,
rioting through the
I
ship.
could make like sloppy bantha joes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the name of my new metal band.
And then
That actually
At that-
sounds amazing.
and then at that point,
The couch collective's
Y'all
too
hit-
crowded. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna go see what K.I.S.S is doing.
okay, and as you're making your way up through the hallway, y'all jump to hyperspace and just go
You're
ahead and
gonna
take
miss
off
the
towards that.
documentary.
So you walk into the hallway. You notice that the cockpit door is right blown off of its hinges, and K.I.S.S is there piloting, and Darth is just standing there being Darth.
With everything that's happened today, I am not gonna question it. Hey. So, where are we headed to next?
You're headed to your drop point.
Finally.
Yep. Definitely on our way towards getting paid.
How long is it
Okay.
gonna take us to get there?
Like a couple hours.
Hey, so what am I supposed to call you guys?
Oh, we could name them.
Oh god.
You monster!
God, no.
They have names already. You better be glad that Bronchuknar wasn't here to hear that hate speech come out of your mouth.
Bravo's secretly a dictator in an Ewok's body.
Apparently.
gosh.
Okay, well then I'm gonna ask them what their names are.
I just
Thank
asked them what
you.
their names are, you interloper.
Okay.
See, all dictators need is somebody to check them. That's the problem. They
Okay.
get surrounded by yes men.
I'm trying to check you and you're not listening to me.
I need to.
I am. I just asked them their names.
I asked them their names first. I see what you're doing here. But I have no interest in being a leader on this ship, so go ahead.
I'm like, if
Okay.
y'all are about to make Ethan look up a Wookiee name generator.
No.
I'm
And then we're
That
going to
was-
make
I can't.
Ethan remember 8 Wookiee names
oh my
for
god, I can't.
Also, like
hopefully a few
Ethan's a pretty big Star Wars nerd. He might just be able to. He might be the Wookiee name generator. You know what I'm saying?
The only problem is like all the Wookiee names that I know of are canon for like far in the future.
Oh.
I do
So,
want to
okay.
get Ethan a shirt that says Wookiee name generator, though. I feel like that would get him some interesting conversations started on the street.
Yeah, that would be
Jokes
cool.
on you. I don't go outside.
Okay, in like 3 years when everyone's free again,
Mhm.
we're all good.
Oh my god.
Dude, we have a Wookiee army. That was that was a smart move.
I hope that was out of character.
So
Should we be concerned about what's happening in this room?
No, that was in character to Dai'Mo.
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, I don't know if I'd call them an army yet. They seem like a bunch of nice fellas. Armed. I thought militia? Is militia the guys? Militia?
militia.
I
oh,
say
like,
we call us the Couch Collective, but that's my opinion.
Oh my Jesus.
That's what we call the Wookiee army.
No, that's what we call us and our Wookiee friends over there, little guy. You're not part of the couch. We the people.
I just
Oh my
fed all of
goodness.
these things.
They're also
I
They're
do have a
also,
question. Did you make us food?
No. You can feed yourself.
I see how it is. You sit over there on the ottoman.
These
They're
are
also
Far away from our couch.
these are an investment.
They're starting to ask why we jumped to hyperspace when the Star Destroyer that they were supposed to be assisting was within real space speed or real space distance.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm walking back down.
Oh no. He's going.
Justin's just stalking around the ship like Jason in that shitty space movie.
Oh god,
Jason X. Jason goes to space.
Jason goes to space. Yeah,
He was totally staring down K.I.S.S for like a good solid 10 minutes. She totally still ignored him. Like, I'm piloting.
Do you have a name? No, you don't have a name yet. All right. They're all about to have names.
Well, they're all about to be dead. I kill them all.
Oh,
have fun. Oh, I was so mad.
No,
have fun
Bronchuknar,
pronouncing all of them.
There'd be a thread on like DM hate later on if that's a subreddit.
There you go. They're all named. Have fun pronouncing them because I'm not going to.
Yeah, once they have names, you can't just go and kill them.
So y'all, so y'all have a couple of hours where y'all are in hyperspace.
Yeah, I can't see them.
Yeah, I don't see any names.
They changed everything with the tokens.
Oh no.
So how's the tree documentary treating you fellas? Is it good is it good entertainment while you're eating?
Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna give them numbers.
This is turning into a very, very concerning dictatorship very quickly.
Relax. It's just to make them easier to count and like know where they are and stuff. It's fine.
Not helping your cause.
How do I get some of those sweet glasses they have?
You don't.
Do they have glasses?
Yeah, look.
It's just the picture.
The best way to make sure none of them run away is to number them.
Oh yeah, they do actually have glasses. They're like welder glasses.
5 of 7, you better come on over here and clean up your mess.
Yeah, they're starting to ask why we jumped to hyperspace. A lot of them are kind of just sitting there eating the sloppy joes. But this one comes up and starts asking you why we jumped to hyperspace instead of assisting the Resistance Star Destroyer.
Oh, don't worry about that.
He's very worried about that.
Sure he believes that.
I'm much more concerned because I just heard
he kind of rolls back to his full height. So he like rolls his shoulders back and stands up as tall as he can.
Oh dear.
What is this that you're doing?
it looks like he's bowing up to you.
That is precisely what he's doing.
Because I don't know what the guy said to him. I just heard him say, "Don't worry about it," and then a Wookiee bowed up to him. This seems bad.
Bronchuknar, you come into a scene of one of the Wookiees standing up very tall in front of Bravo in what is a very blatant act of intimidation and aggression.
I'm going to go over to this side of the couch.
I was just dumb. We're not going to the Star Destroyer.
Hasn't grabbed any weapons or anything like hasn't pulled his blaster or anything like that. But he's just kind of standing up tall. You said we're not going?
Yeah.
He turns to you. Whoop. Asks why.
I'll turn to him. Whoop.
I think it's because like your token looks like you're always scared.
I have a nail biting problem. I'm sorry.
Or like super shy, like I have a secret. You don't know it.
Oh.
I'd say you don't want to die here. Dying here's not good for you.
I don't know what they're talking about. I just put that out there.
Give me an intimidation check.
Uh-oh. This might have been a mistake.
I am stuck in the corner of this room.
Was
Also
that
surrounded by-
intimidation?
Also
Or-
surrounded by Wookiees that
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 I
are
have
just
been
like sitting there
being
eating sloppy joes.
very polite to.
Was that intimidation, or was it like I took it to mean like you were like, brother, there's a higher hope for you, or something like that?
It was really
I
more
didn't-
advice than
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you're not doing it with like intimidation behind it, he's still just kind of quizzical. It's like what, like why are we not going to the Star Destroyer that you said we were going to be going to? We had an agreement between the two of us, and it's not, he's really looking at you, Bronchuknar. You're the other Wookiee.
Just spinning around.
Among Wookiees, we honor our word. I know you might have been lost from the tribe and not a real one, but that's how true Wookiees do.
You said I wasn't a real one.
Ooh,
I'm
he
so
called you
glad I
fake.
don't speak this language.
As he, like,
I'm so glad
I'm
I
just gonna
don't
turn the
like
lightsaber
that.
on.
Up and down.
Wow.
I'm just gonna turn the lightsaber on into his stomach.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Give me an attack roll.
Oh man! Wow. I mean, back in my neighborhood, them's fighting words for sure.
See,
I'll be
this
honest.
is what we call a win-win situation for Bravo, because if they just had to deal with it, then he would have a private army. But if they wanted to fight, he gets to kill a bunch of Wookiees.
Oh dear.
So you put the emitter right on his stomach and press the button. Probably you actually have to duck a little bit as the lightsaber blade comes through.
Do I?
Oh no, yeah, you are really.
You're short,
You're
so you
real
should be
short.
fine.
So as this Wookiee has a lightsaber blade pass straight through his stomach, you pull the lightsaber blade out and he crumples down. The rest of the Wookiees stop eating for a second.
Also, actually, for RP purposes, I'd like to say that when the lightsaber comes through above me, I want to look up at it like a kid looks up at a Christmas tree, and then activate my lightsabers.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll
with
just-
that,
Turn to face them.
as they kind of look around at each other and they're like, look at the sloppy joes and then the body, and they go back to eating their sloppy joes.
I'll just leave. I'm gonna go back and stare at K.I.S.S.
Wait, what did they do?
Mhm.
They
Nothing.
it seems like they have relented to your leadership as they kind of all as a group gauged, hey, good food, not being dead. Yep.
Oh, wonderful. Okay,
I'm so mad that worked.
so I'm going to
If
give
there's
everybody a number.
You better not put that body on the couch.
Yeah, only this body gets to be on the couch, the special body.
All right, so we'll go. Yeah. So while Bravo is indoctrinating all of the Wookiees, we'll go ahead and we'll skip.
This is the
By-
worst.
By the
Yes,
way,
Chaz.
by the way, I just want to say, don't worry about this body because he's going to be tomorrow's Sloppy Joes.
Oh no!
it's Wookiees.
Does he,
All right,
do you
so
have the,
we're gonna skip forward to the drop point. All right, so everyone comes up to the designated drop point, which is just like a ship. It's an automated ship that has as soon as you come in and drop off the body, it goes off back to its destination. You're not really sure what that destination is or what happens to the body afterwards. You give the bodies, you get your next assignment, you move on. So you go, you'll go in. Who wants to be the one to deliver the body?
yo?
Yeah, I'm busy starting. I'm starting the cult, so Jake, Dai'Mo can do that.
Yeah, let
So
him
Dai'Mo,
start a cult. I want to go suck up to the boss and show him how good we did.
Okay, so Dai'Mo, you go and excuse me, grab the body and head out through the airlock.
I brought the upper half with me because I feel it's more identifiable.
Then the bottom half be a little creepy if the bottom half was more identifiable.
Hey, just let me give it a little tug. No.
So you go through the airlock and into the ship, which is very sparse. It basically just has a space for laying the body down. It's got a little hollow communicator. And then the cockpit to your left, which is run by droids. So there's just droids in the cockpit to be pilots. When you set the body down in the center of the room, the hollow terminal bleeps.
I pressed the button.
And
then I reached down and I fixed the dead guy's hair.
Okay. So it's very staticky. But you recognize in the hollow that the visage of your emperor. He's got his hood up, but you can make out like all the wrinkles and old body, like his old body. I guess I don't know. It's like the bottom half of his face is visible.
Yep. I am not enough into Star Wars to know how to correctly greet this guy, but tell me how to do that because I'm doing that before I turn back into funny guy.
You go down on one knee and like bow to him.
Yep.
All
hail, sir.
Oh God. He looks at you. Good.
Yeah, if you need the other.
Good, Dai'Mo.
Thank you. If you need the other half of them back on the ship, I can go get that too.
That is not needed. Report.
It went a little rough. No one died. We accomplished our task. We just got attacked by some animals. I'm not going to act like we were incompetent or something like that. An escape pod did get away.
He kind of looks off into the distance a little bit. And he looks at you, and you can see like there's a bit of like chill comes over you.
Now I blame our intelligence officers because we were only told we were going to apprehend or kill one Jedi. We didn't know that there were going to be what we assume is family involved because there was a bed about kid size in the house.
He's quiet for a moment, and he goes, "Find it. There will be no traces of Jedi in my galaxy."
Hey, Bronchuknar already wants to kill that kid, so no problem, sir.
Find it. And then another ship will be dispatched to bring the body to me.
I do like Bronchuknar. That's pretty nice. That's a good name.
Instead of Bronchuknar, sorry.
And then
I'm changing it now.
And then he ends the communication.
Okay, he never says bye. I go back to the ship. Tell him what's up. Hey, he was very proud of us. Gave me a little force-related pat on the head. Felt a little cold, but I could tell he meant no by it. And we're supposed to go get the kid that Bravo and Bronchuknar wanted to kill anyway. So hey, win-win, right?
Yeah, definite win-win. I already have that kid sent, if you'll remember.
Yeah. No, that's why lots of wins. We're doing well here.
The creepy stuff.
Yeah.
I smelled his shorts.
So yeah, you do still have like his scent. However, you can't really track that through space, while you're on the ship.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
It's just floating around in space smelling.
If it happens to come out,
stick him out the airlock and just let him sniff. So
Dai'Mo, great job. Hey, Bravo, by the way, now that you've got some new friends on the ship now, is it possible that you can convince them to help you fix the ship? And she's probably like looking over at the door that's been like sliced in half, and she's probably, if Bronchuknar is coming back to stare at her, she's probably staring right, but she does like the creepy like robot head turn, like
So yeah,
I'm just whistling.
here's the thing. They're not friends. They're units. So let's make that clear. But the second thing is, yeah, we can do that. We can get them to fix some stuff up.
Are you just saying that like, right in front of him?
Yeah, hey, Bravo. I just
Yeah.
want to let you know something, too. We're not friends. We're co-workers because you are way worse than everyone else on this ship.
Thank you.
Yeah, I figured that was how you were going to take that. I'm going to go to the TV room while you guys figure out where the kid is.
Okay, I'm gonna instruct the
Oh,
units
let's-
to fix the ship.
boop, you're gone.
Units.
The
I love this. Oh my
Yeah,
So,
an army is measured in units, right?
The Wookiees go off to search for repair materials. They're able to find just some like scrap metal. It's not going to look pretty, but it'll be a shut door. It'll just look really, really janky. They set off to get to work on that while y'all go to your next destination. Now, I will remind y'all that y'all found the information that the person that you killed, Voss, was a Kfar. So they come from the planet Kiffu, or they're kind of like dwarf planet that is kind of in orbit with them, Kiffex. Kiffex is a prison planet, basically, and Kiffu is the main, like, actual people. Well, prisoners are actual people, too. Free people.
Don't ask Chaz about that.
It's where the units are.
Bravo.
Oh gosh. So that's really the only lead y'all have now, is that this guy Voss was Kafar.
Could I spend this time to just like practice with the Jedi's lightsaber so I don't take penalties whenever I use it?
Ooh,
Yeah.
good point.
So yeah, you can go ahead and practice. Are you just going to be going through forms in the cargo hold?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
hey,
yeah.
Bravo.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Emperor said that we didn't need to give him that guy's legs. So whatever you want to do with those.
Oh, perfect. Extra food.
See, I knew he'd have a use. Okay. Back to pod racing.
Yeah, I'm actually probably going to take a nap while my investment gets to work.
What's your investment? Jeez.
I'll just
I'll
just nap.
who
here
are
on
we
the
all-
couch.
who are we all kidding? They could have been called digits.
Like, is there a HR department with the Empire that I could send an anonymous letter about Bravo?
No, there's no HR department in the Empire.
I don't know how highly the Empire ranks human resources.
They rank humans as resources very highly.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what I'm doing. They would be proud of me.
So hyperspace coordinates. Where are we going?
Wherever that boy's smell is.
Yes.
Can we use that? Is that direct enough directions?
Did we see what direction the ship flew in?
You didn't see the direction, because you just really saw it break atmosphere. You didn't see where it went after that.
Mm.
You really only have you have the lead of where his the species that his father was, and if you can get somewhere that isn't space, Bravo could sniff him out.
Could K.I.S.S have at the very least detected what type of ship it was just before it left the atmosphere? Because going by that, then what she would probably want to do is track either the emissions that come from said type of vehicle, or set the sensors to scan for a transponder beacon that matches that sort of vehicle. That's where she's kind of going with that.
Gotcha. So you saw that it was an old Jedi starfighter. So those are actually very, since they're from like the Clone Wars era, they're actually very distinct. However, right now you can't track anything of that because you're actually away from your initial position.
I'm gonna hit the
You can
open
try doing a
communication.
broadcast for. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
I
can try
wanna
doing
hit-
a broadcast out or anything like that.
I want to hit the button to talk to everybody on the ship. Hey, just a suggestion. Does anyone know where that dead Jedi dude was from originally? Because that might be a good place to start looking.
That is a good question. Did we? Who knew what? I don't remember.
Yeah, can we hit up that intel from the dark side homeboys?
Wait,
Like,
wait
if
a
their
minute.
HR unit doesn't work, how's the IT department? Can they fix our Wikipedia and let us know where this dude was from originally?
So Bravo knew where like his species is from, and like where that's where his home planet is. Like he knows that he was able to find out that he was a Kifar, and like I said, they have those two possible planets. He may have been a prisoner, or he may have been like on the main planet.
Okay. So, yeah, but if the family escaped, they wouldn't go to the prison planet. Or maybe they would.
It depends on if the guy was one of the guards or one of the prisoners. If he was one of the guards, they'd probably get a nice house.
Well, he did have a lot of traps set up around himself, so...
I mean, I have no interest. I have no knowledge, in or out of character, about any of this Force crap. So I don't know anything about the guy. But I figured you and the guy named Darth might know something about the Force users.
Well, I think for now we just go to the main planet, and then we go to the prison planet if we have to.
That sounds like a good idea to me. Very logical.
This
I
is what
agree.
I'm good at. We get down to the planet, I can ask around.
I'm gonna start screaming loudly, and I'm attacking this shuttle.
Okay, give me damage rolls.
Oh, no.
All right.
Are you having an emo Kylo Ren fit?
I'm just gonna do. So there's one. How many do you want?
It depends on how fast people are getting to you.
I mean, whatever. I'm not getting between him
give me
and anything.
give me 3 or 4 for now. Yeah, give me 4. Okay. And Bravo, you're running.
Yeah. I'm coming to.
so
my friend sounds troubled.
Oh, let's actually get some Wookiees placed there because they're like they're fixed. So you actually have to run through the Wookiees as they're like welding and metal onto the doors.
Move, Jeremy. Move, Steven.
Make a path for the cause.
K.I.S.S. looks over at Lyra and just says, "If he puts another hole through the ship, I can't guarantee our safety."
I can't guarantee my sanity.
All right. And so yeah, you Bravo, you maneuver around your friends that are working on the door, and you see Darth Bronchuknar just hacking away at the nose of the shuttle. He's actually made a good amount of damage and has properly destroyed the front of the shuttle.
No, I'm just kind of like bent over, breathing hard.
I'm gonna come over and be like, "What's going on?"
This doesn't
Having a
concern
bro
you.
moment.
Yeah.
My edge. It's too much.
It does concern me. You're setting a bad example for the other Wookiees. You're acting like a psycho out here.
Well,
I'm trying to get them indoctrinated.
Yeah, he's acting like a psycho.
I have another vision.
What? You have what?
A vision.
A vision of what?
I know who killed my parents.
Oh, cool. Well, we can go kill them too. But for now, You have to stop acting like a psycho, please.
I'm trying. I'm very dumb.
This is unprecedented right here.
Listen, I'm a dictator, but I'm not dumb. We gotta keep cool heads around here, man. So
All right.
Who killed your parents?
You'll find out. And I'm gonna go back to
You're not even gonna tell him. Okay.
I'll tell him. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Oh, yeah, you can leave it to yourself.
That makes more sense. I wanted to ask you if I could tell people. I don't know if it's
You'll
secret.
find out next episode.
You wish you knew.
you saw the vision. It's your knowledge. Do with what you want.
Okay, yeah. I never know. It was Darth Maul. It's a real piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to hunt him down and kill him next.
Bravo, give me a knowledge Sith lore check.
I don't have Sith lore.
Oh, just give me a general knowledge check then.
One of the only things I know about Star Wars is his species gets those tattoos on purpose. That's just like the only random trivia I know about Star Wars. Okay, continue.
I have Jedi lore and I have history.
Do history, yeah. That'll work. So you remember that Darth Maul was a Sith apprentice under Darth Sidious, who is your current master. During the pre-Clone War days, he was killed on Naboo by a Jedi named Obi-Wan. Before that, he was a Dathomiri Zabrak that was trained to be an assassin for Darth Sidious. Basically, what y'all are doing right now is what he used to do. He was killed by a Jedi named Obi-Wan. So, he's already dead.
These Jedi all have such dumb names. Obi-Wan.
Okay, here's the thing.
Would I know who trained him? I'm assuming.
Trained Darth Maul?
Maul. Yeah.
Yeah. Darth
Okay.
Sidious trained him.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I would know that in character.
Yeah.
But
Because you've got Sith lore, don't you?
does Justen know, does Bronchuknar know he's dead?
Yeah. I would say no. He knows from knowledge Sith lore that Darth Maul was Darth Sidious's apprentice. He doesn't know what happened to him.
Okay, so I can't, and I'm not saying this. I'm thinking this. I can't risk losing that rage. Because that's gonna be important to have in the future. Also, I'm gonna save that information. So I'm just gonna say, well, after we finish this job, let's go hunt him down.
Yeah, but wouldn't I know that Darth Sidious was the one that trained him?
Yeah, I mean Darth Sidious is very well
known.
He was well known in the Sith community as he was the Sith master.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's pretty easy to know that most likely he trained Darth Maul.
Okay.
But I mean, Darth Maul was just his assassin. It happened.
Which might make me angry at Darth Sidious.
Might.
Yep.
I have a Star Wars newbie question. Is this before the dark side came up with that stupid business model of one master, one apprentice, and that's it?
It's actually after it. That was set by Darth Bane in 1000 before Battle of Yavin, after the Battle of Ruusan, which destroyed the Sith and a lot of the Jedi.
So
Trivia fact.
we would know that Sidious had to be his trainer, right? That's just an unspoken thing. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there are sects that aren't Sith, like the Dathomir witches and all them, but there's only 2 Sith.
Disney said those don't count anymore.
The Dathomir witches are actually in Clone Wars. They are canon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They also
Let me ask you this.
An old
was that the first time
Darth Bane movie? It'd be great. Continue, Darth.
Would that be the first time that that vision that I just had? That was the first time that I saw Darth Maul kill my parents, right?
It's the first time it's hasn't been repressed memories yet.
Okay. So there's okay. All right.
Yep, because you were very young when that happened, so this is kind of like repressed memories coming out. And with that, we're coming out of hyperspace. So, coming out of hyperspace, you are met with 2 planets. Both of them are pretty identical looking. They are very like kind of think like a marble with a bunch of like discolored ripples in it. And most of the colors are like red dirt and brown, whites, all kind of swirled together. That is Kiffu and Kiffex.
How far away from each other are these 2 planets? Are they within each other's gravity pull, for example?
Yes.
Or are they okay?
Yep, they are a binary system.
Interesting. Okay.
Like a big galactic set of those spinny balls.
Yeah, let me actually. I should be able to.
Yes, Dai'Mo. That's totally the technical term for it.
Yeah, what are those things called? Bocce balls?
Yeah.
Bantha balls.
Yeah. I used to play with the bantha balls when I was a kid.
Not exactly sure that should be said aloud, Dai'Mo, but all right. I'm proud of you anyway.
It's the toy. He corrected me. We're talking about a toy, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Hey,
so,
look, pod racing's on.
So can everyone see the little image?
I know what a bantha is. I was in character being funny.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what they.
Okay.
And you also see. K.I.S.S. Give me a computer use check as you're coming into the system.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's only a 13. Yikes.
You are both not sure of which planet is which, and you also only see the planets on your scanners.
Well,
none of them have like chains or handcuffs.
No. From space, they are virtually indistinguishable.
Has anyone been to either of these planets before? Because they both look very similar.
Eeny, meeny, miny,
think
mo.
so.
Yeah,
Nope.
no one has been before.
I have actively tried not to visit this place.
Can't we just radio to one of them?
Would that be advisable to give
the
away our
planet?
position?
Well, I'm sure there's like communications or something, right? I'm not trying to like radio the planet. Hello, planet.
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
You can.
I don't think we should unless we have to, right? Like,
Okay.
Well, actually, DM, what I'd rather do, if it affords me another go at the scans, what K.I.S.S. would definitely want to do is to assess, are there planetary defenses? Are there any settlements? Are there, so would that be another computer use or something else?
That'd be another computer used to do another scan.
Okay.
I mean, unless something wild has happened in the last half an hour while I was watching TV, we have 2 perfectly good shuttles back there that look like food trucks that we could use with the same cover we used on Kashyyyk to get down there.
One's not too good right now.
We have one perfectly good shuttle back there that we could use as cover to be food delivery people, just like we did on Kashyyyk. We'll all fit in that thing, right? Well, shit, we have Wookiees now.
oh, I could be the food. That way, if we run into trouble, I can pop out and kill something.
Keep going with that thought process. You have to be quiet while you're inside food, right?
I can be quiet.
So K.I.S.S. Yeah. So with that that computer use, you're able to see that they both planets have planetary defenses on them.
Okay.
And the one to your left has more planetary defenses than the one on the right.
Okay. And are we within range of those planetary defenses?
Currently, no, but you are in range of something that you didn't pick up on your scanners, and we'll go ahead. And then you're getting currently hailed now.
Oh, uh-oh.
Excellent.
So you're being hailed. Are you going to answer it?
I would probably defer it to Dai'Mo, actually.
Yep, I'm running up to the I'm running up to the bridge.
Okay. Yeah, you're.
You got the bazillion bacon here. You're a go.
Okay. Bazillion bacon, you are entering into the Kiffex airspace. This is the Kiffex Guardians. State this.
We are a food delivery service. We're looking for some work. We're seeing if anybody down there needs any help. We are also trying to restock our ship.
Give me a bluff check.
Okay. Oh, I got to pull my character sheet up. We've just been role-playing this whole time.
No.
Bluff check. I think I'm good at bluffing.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yes, everything's fine over here. Yes, we're good. We're fine. Thank you. How are you?
How are you?
Bazillion Bacon, we're reading some strange readings on your ship. It seems you've taken extensive damage to your hull. Do you need repairs?
That was part of the restocking. It's embarrassing. We pride ourselves on never getting hijacked, and we technically didn't get hijacked, but we had a hell of a fight with some raiders out there who were trying to get after us. We don't want the people on the planet to know that. It might hurt our public image. We want them to think we're a good food delivery service.
We're not a good food delivery service?
That's what we're trying to tell people. Ma'am! I'm sorry about that. That was unprofessional, sir. Go ahead.
So, we're also reading signs of Wookiees on your ship.
I mean, is that going to be a problem? We're an inclusive hiring company.
Apologies, sir. I don't mean to offend, but normally Wookiees don't normally travel outside of their home planet of Kashyyyk unless they're in a slave ring.
Well, we pay very well. Any of these guys will be willing to tell you that. And have you ever seen how much a Wookiee can lift up? When you're trying to lift bantha ribs, these guys are irreplaceable as workers.
Yeah, can I just like yell in Wookiee like yes, like like as happy as I can?
Give me a performance check. It won't be hard.
Man.
This is fantastic. Equal opportunity hires.
This
I don't
bodes
think there is
well.
performance.
This bodes well
this.
for the organization.
All of this.
Do you guys see what happens? Hold on, I'm going to hit the mute button on the thing, on the call. Do you see what happens when we don't just threaten people immediately and then I unmute it?
There's no performance. What do you want me to roll?
Oh, weird. There isn't a performance. Huh.
What's your,
yeah, you just got it. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they hear that and go. All right, Bazillion Bacon, follow down to the planet. We'll escort you down.
Aye, and thank you, sir.
So go ahead, close the channel. K.I.S.S. You've got control. Start heading down to the ship.
Indeed. So I'll go ahead and follow the coordinates they give us and just tend to general piloting.
Okay.
Okay, I'm also going to go around and explain to all of the units that I am the general manager and that they all answer to me. And if anyone asks them, they are very happy with their job.
They're going to reply back to you that you're not actually the leader. The tall one is.
Aha, a twist.
Told you.
Okay, that makes me really angry, but
Oh dear.
But
oh no.
So
I also don't want to ruin my investment, so I'll just go and relay that information to have Bronchuknar advise them of such.
Okay, so everyone but K.I.S.S, you're flying. Darth, you're doing Darth things. Are you? Oh yeah, you're napping, aren't you? Who said they were taking a nap?
I'm on the couch, kind of in and out.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
All right. So everyone. So Darth, Olivia, and Dai'Mo, give me perception checks.
Lyra.
Not spot.
Lyra. Sorry. Yeah. Spot checks. Different skills. Okay.
Wow. 40.
Olivia knows.
Holy
the future.
moly.
Oh,
Christ, Olivia.
see you in the next week. All right.
This whole
Olivia
time
knows
I've
who
been
the
quiet. I've been meditating this whole time.
Olivia knows who the big bad evil guy is right now.
Right now.
She's been meditating, and she just like a single eye pops open, and she sees everything she needs to see.
Yep.
She does like Doctor
what
Strange at the end of the first what was it, Avengers Endgame, where he's like doing the million different versions.
That was Infinity War.
Yeah. Or Infinity War. Yeah.
Just to cut off the chat room before people started correcting you immediately.
Yeah.
So everyone that was able to look because they weren't busy doing other things, both the ships kind of slow down a bit and come on onto your 6. Olivia somehow Lyra. I'm sorry, your name down there is actually Olivia, so so Lyra, you're able to peer through through the windows and into this pilot's cockpit, and able to see that it looks like he is engaging his weapons.
Oh.
You've got let's say about 10 seconds before we start combat stuff. So do what you're going to do in 10 seconds.
All right, guys, batten down the hatches. We're going to get attacked.
Oh, K.I.S.S, when she hears that, she's keying in whatever commands that she needs to enable whatever gunnery we have on deck. And is there any remote controls that I have from the bridge back to the one shuttle that's not messed up right now?
You don't have any like remote control over them. You have a comm relay. That's really it.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, no push to start. Okay, no. Okay.
No push.
I'm gonna run
All right.
Do we have a turret on this thing?
Yeah.
You do. You have 2 guns.
I'm gonna
they're a little hard
volunteer.
to see in this small little image, but yeah, you've got a gun on each wing.
I'll sprint.
And then you have.
Are you okay?
Wow. That's them signaling to us right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah. Getting ready to fire. Good
That
Lord.
was a cop in an ambulance getting real mad at someone who was not moving out of their way right in front of my house. Sorry about that.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna volunteer to pilot one of the turrets.
Okay.
Since I don't think a bow and arrow can, or the weapon I have can fire through space.
So you've got cannons on each wing, and then a pivot cannon on the underbelly. So you have 3 guns in total.
Okay. Is there also what K.I.S.S might do? If it's only if it's possible, tell me this, DM. First off, is there a way? I guess I keep on thinking of like Bluetooth connections. Is there a way that K.I.S.S would be able to pilot the ship without being at the controls? Like if there's a remote link that I'm able to have, or I don't know.
We'll say you don't have one yet. If you have time to do maintenance and modifications on the ship, you can attempt to put one in. But we'll say you don't have one yet. You'll need to be here to actually pilot it.
Slightly related to that question, just for like in the future, I was going to find the closest seat to myself with a seat belt and strap myself into it because I am no good at any of this stuff. But I
Okay.
was going to ask K.I.S.S, hey, what can I do for you? And I'm going to watch what she's doing very carefully because I want to learn how to pilot the ship in case we get into more shit without a pilot.
So how this is going to work is the ships have their own initiative. The two ships that are attacking. Everyone else will roll their own initiative, and then when we go through the initiative order, that's kind of what everything's going to be, when they say what they're going to be doing on the ship. Whether they're gunning, they're doing repairs, they're helping pilot, they're spotting things, anything like that. So go ahead and roll your initiative.
Oh, and question for you, DM. Is our vitality at full since last time? Since we've kind of had a bit of time, or okay.
Yeah, your individual one. Yeah, your individual ones are.
Not that it counts here, but I'm guessing there is a vitality for the ship overall.
Yes, there
that
is.
we would be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
that,
because you asked
just
that
the
question,
ships?
I instantly feel 20 points better. Thanks.
All right, I gotta
Is that
put
the
y'all.
ship's initiative? That we're
Oh no,
rolling?
individually y'all's initiative. I'm just gonna I gotta put you on the map here on the corner so I can actually get you.
Ooh,
Okay.
a 5.
Look out.
How you doing there, tiny initiative?
Oh,
Hey, it's how I use the combat, okay?
I need to see.
okay. So we got Lyra's a 12. Nope, Lyra's a 12.
That's a rude way to talk about a woman.
Dai'Mo.
Ranking
it's
her
out of
by
10.
number.
It's a compliment. Bravo 16.
Yeah.
Darth 5.
I'm like, tell me the Wookiees get a number too. Come on.
Currently, they're doing what they
Yeah,
were ordered
they-
to do
They
and
all have
fixing the ship.
numbers.
Okay. Well, they're fixing the ship. That's good. We're gonna need it.
All right, K.I.S.S, you are up first. So there are two ships about on your 6. And they, as Lyra shouted out, are armed and ready to fire.
Okay. She would probably turn to Lyra and say, actually, wait. Okay, so who's on which guns? By
So
the way.
You have one on the right wing, one on the left wing, one on the underbelly.
Mm-hmm. And who chose to be? I'm putting this question out to the party. Who chose to be at which gun?
I'm gonna say left.
Okay, so Lyra's got the left gun. Who else? Bravo is strapped in. Bravo and Darth.
What
I
up?
think you called me Bravo, but yeah, I'm strapped in next to.
Yeah, I'm getting on a gun.
Okay. All right, you're
Okay.
strapped in. K.I.S.S. Darth, you're on the right. Bravo, what are you doing?
Well, if there's not a gun for me to be on, I was actually going to see if I could use computer use to try and do anything to disrupt those ship systems.
The belly gun is still available.
There is a belly gun, but you could also do that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd like to do that first.
All right. You'll be up there with
Okay.
K.I.S.S. Okay. So
Okay,
K.I.S.S,
so,
you're
yeah.
up first.
So if Bravo is helping with that, I would turn to Bravo and say, Bravo, you take the one on the right, I'll take the one on the left. And if that means I need to use computer use to try to disrupt, the left ship somehow, then I'd like to try that first.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a computer use check.
Okay. Roll better, please. That's better. Okay.
So you're able to get in and you can see their systems, but you haven't yet got past the security to actually be able to access and manipulate their systems.
Okay.
All right, up next, this one. So this one's going to slide in to be right on your 6. And fire. Okay, so that'll hit. Gotta get that damage.
Well, and we've already compromised our hull, I guess.
Yeah, on the back. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, so y'all take a direct hit to the back, to the after your ship. Shields fizzle a lot, and you took 36 points of damage shield. I'll kind of I'll keep track of that and let you know when you K.I.S.S. You're looking at your ship systems. You see that one direct hit took about a quarter of your shields off.
I would definitely relay that to the rest of the party. Hey guys, just so you're aware, we're already down 1/4 shields. I wonder, maybe it's a good idea to throw one of the shuttles at them. They're not going to know what I mean by that, but that's the way she says it.
All right, Bravo, you're
up. Okay, so I would like to try and use computer use to get into the one on the right.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't even find their systems. You try to do all you can, but nothing but just like scramble and scrambles of space.
Okay. Well, upon seeing that, I'm gonna look at the robot and be like, "This is all you," and then I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn running toward the belly gun.
Okay. Dai'Mo, you're up.
I look at K.I.S.S and go, "What do I do? What do I do?"
Here's an idea. Actually, I wasn't being facetious. Why not? A matter of fact, DM, would the shuttle that I picture the shuttle that Bronchuknar messed up was more of like cosmetic damage along the sides. Would that ship be able to power up even though it's still inside the cargo hull?
So it'll be able to power up, but it basically doesn't have a cockpit. He eviscerated the cockpit. So there's air seal on it. It'll start up, but you piloting it.
Okay. And if you're at least able to start it up, does it have weapons?
The shuttles do not have weapons.
Okay. All right. What I think what K.I.S.S. would want to try to do though is to have that shuttle, if you're able to power it up and at the very least release whatever docking clamps or gravity clamps that are keeping it held onto the floor of the cargo hold, and literally try to launch a ship out through the back cargo hold and surprise them, since they're like right there. They're not gonna expect that.
Okay, so
I'm going to run back and I'm going to run back and do as much of that as I can on this turn. I know I'm not going to be able to do all of it, but I'll at least get in the cargo hold and maybe turn on the shuttle.
Also, I was just going to say, if K.I.S.S was saying or thinking any of that out loud as I'm leaving, I have thermal detonators.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Bravo?
but she was saying,
I would
she was
assume
saying that out loud to Dai'Mo, so you would hear that as you're leaving also.
Okay, so then before I leave
Bravo,
the room,
I
I'm just
encourage
gonna before I leave the room, I'm just gonna toss a thermal detonator at Dai'Mo.
Got it.
Okay,
cool.
so Dai'Mo,
Rad.
you run out of the break room. See Bravo heading down to the
No, I was in the cockpit. I was sitting right next to...
Oh, you were in the cockpit with him? Okay.
Yeah, K.I.S.S.
So So y'all both run out at the same time. Bravo tosses you a couple thermal detonators, and you're able to make it your way to the cargo hold. And what do you want to do first? You can do one thing.
I'm gonna turn on the ship first, so that initial explodey engine. I'm aware that's going.
Okay, so you turn on the engine, starts going. This is your first time really getting a look at the shuttle, and it is like it's like the cockpit of it was an aluminum tin can that like blew out from the like whatever was in there like blew up and shredded the inside.
God, this guy needs to try some like lightsaber acupuncture or something. He needs to go on a weekend.
All right, so Dai'Mo and Bravo are kind of right there. Lyra, you're up. So you've got 2 ships on your tail.
Well, I also have a gun.
Yeah.
How do I control that?
So the gun just pivots along with you, so it's like a seat that you sit in, and you can just turn and pivot it. It doesn't have like full 360 motion. It can really just go in kind of like this 180. So it won't cover the full back, like the direct back of the ship, but it kind of does like a full 180 around.
All right, well, I'm going to whip it around as far as it'll go and aim at that ship. What should I roll for damage and stuff?
So you'll roll a d20 for your attack roll.
Let's see.
Okay, so you spin the whole gunner around and take your first shot. First shot, the ship that's kind of wavering back and forth on your tail sees you whip around, and he kind of does a quick aileron roll to spin around the first blast. Go ahead and take your second one.
All right. Oh boy, I know I can get him. Come on.
And that one, you're just firing wide on that one. Darth, you're up.
Note to self, upgrade guns.
Upgrade,
Right,
upgrade gun.
I'll fire the first shot.
Okay, that'll hit.
And the second shot.
That, however, will miss.
Right,
so
damage?
for damage, give me 2d12 rolls. All right, so you did 40 points of damage to it. So the you just fire 2 quick ones in succession, and you're kind of doing like a sweeping motion to catch him as he's going back and forth. So that's the first one catches him dead center, and you see a huge char mark, or scoring marks on the left wing. But the second one misses him as you're kind of swiveling around.
Gotcha.
And it's his turn. He is going to aim actually specifically for you, Darth. Okay. All right, so a blast bolt fires towards you, and hits dead center on the cockpit that you're sitting in. However, the shields hold, and it doesn't punch all the way through. You're about halfway down on shields. K.I.S.S, you're up.
Okay. Knowing that Dai'Mo and Bravo are working together to get this plan off the ground, this detonator plan off the ground, she would call over the comms, "Let me know when you're ready for me to open the cargo bay doors. We've only got one shot at this." And she'd also try to maneuver the ship. She'd be kind of doing a serpentine flight pattern, if possible, so that they're not, able to stay locked on to our 6.
I mean, I hate to be contrarian, but there are 2 shuttles. We have 2 shots at this.
Technically.
Also,
Let's see. She would curb her enthusiasm and say, "Let's see how the first shot goes, Dai'Mo."
Yeah, because actually, to that, Dai'Mo's on his own. I went down to the belly gun, so Dai'Mo's got to figure out this explosive situation by himself.
I know.
Okay, so you want to just kind of do just swivel back and forth, evasive maneuvering?
Yes.
Give me a piloting check.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
You feel like you're doing some evasive maneuvers. Right now, it's the quickest one that comes to mind. But in reality, you're basically just kind of slowly drifting back and forth.
Okay.
All right. With that, it is the one on your tail's turn again. Come on, dice roll. Okay. Another blast rocks the ship, and K.I.S.S. you look over. Yeah, your shield's got obliterated on that shot. The next one is going to actually damage the hull of the ship.
Guys, I hate to alarm you, but shields are totally down. So whatever you're going to do it fast. And then she'd probably say, vis-a-vis Lyra's comment, note to self, upgrade everything.
Bravo, you're up.
Okay, so
so you're in
the gun?
You're in the belly gunner, yeah. So you're able to, you can swivel all the way around. And while the belly gunner is it's a smaller gun, you can fire it a bit more rapidly. So you'll get 3 attacks with it.
Okay, cool. So knowing what the plan is with this one, I'm gonna focus my fire on this one.
Okay. Give me your 3 d20s.
So just straight up d20s.
Okay, all 3 of those will hit.
Oh, wonderful. So, and what am I doing for damage? 2d12s?
Do 2d12s, yep.
Okay.
You do bonus damage if you say pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
So you swivel, like you open up the hatch and just straight jump into it. And you're already grabbing, as you're sitting down, you're grabbing the controls to turn. So you didn't even strap in or anything. You're quick going, and as you're coming around, you just let loose and you strafe across the front of the ship. You actually end up catching one of the engine. It goes down, and the whole thing is kind of just starting to drift in space. So this one it didn't blow up, but it is out of commission.
Well, that's good news.
Great going, Bravo.
You're
Dai'Mo,
welcome, everyone.
Okay. Okay, so I have a question out of character. Do thermal detonators go boom when fire hits them, or do they have triggers?
They have triggers.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to throw the triggers in my pocket.
You can set them for, just to let you know,
you can also set
them
a time
from 6 seconds to 18 seconds, so between 1 and 3 rounds.
Or triggers, I have that option, though?
Either one, yeah.
Okay, cool. No, triggers, because I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know anything about explosives. But I'm going to slap one on each side of the ship. Are there couplings on the ground?
There are.
There are?
Mm-hmm.
Can I undo them and get out the door this round?
Yeah, so you can all it is just kind of pushing a button on the side of the ship, and it decouples. Well, it's cool. On the cargo door. It decouples. You can do decouple one, the other, or both of them.
Just the one that I stuck the explosives on, and then I'm going to dash out the door, close it behind me, and stare through the window and holler I did it.
Okay. Lyra, you're up. You've got one ship left on your tail.
Gotcha. Let's see if this is any better. Oh.
So
it's not a bow and arrow, damn it.
Yep. That's the problem.
You got 1 hit.
All right. At least I did my part.
Go ahead and roll me 2d12. Sorry.
Me?
Yes, you got the hit. Roll the damage.
Oh, look at that. 10.
Okay, so that's
We're gonna
30
need to make
points
a
of damage
ship
on that.
for Olivia, like a Reaver ship from Firefly with an actual bow and arrow on top of it.
On the top.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a giant crossbow on top of a spaceship. That'd be amazing.
Just my
Deep
style.
cut, brother. Yes.
Just a giant flying bowcaster.
Yeah.
So your first laser breaks across the cockpit of the ship, and you see the fizzle of the shields go out.
All right, his shields are down.
Darth,
Oh
you're up.
yeah. Watch me miss twice.
Do it so I can do the cooler explodey thing. Miss both times.
Well, I think
So
I think
is that
Bravo
40
got all
12?
Yeah, so that'd be 40-12 in total.
Ooh. Yes.
So yeah, with that, you like ride up on him, and as the shields are down, he looks like he's trying to start to peel off. And as he passes right in front of you, just let them both loose, and both lasers just punch straight through the front of the ship, come out the back, and that one does actually explode.
Hey! Gotta do like the Han Solo.
Yup.
All right, this one is up.
I thought that one
was
was disabled.
All of its ship and navigation systems are disabled, yeah, but the guy inside is still alive. K.I.S.S, give me a computer use check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Come on.
Come on, supercomputer. Metal warrior. Silver
Okay.
hero.
All right.
So you, as seeing him basically floating dead in space, you think for a second and think that he's probably about to send out a signal or a message of some kind, and you start going on the computer and you're able to actually intercept. Well, you're not able to stop it, but you're able to listen in on the message that he is sending, and you decode the message, and it states fugitive ship, possibly stowing prisoners from the recent battle on Kashyyyk. Deemed them hostile. And it seemed like he was sending that back to the planet Kifar.
Excellent. Not great. Not great. Not great. And
Can we intercept?
Intercept the message or the...
Yeah, and like stop it.
So K.I.S.S was able to intercept the message and read it, but she couldn't stop it.
Didn't roll
Let's
highly
get
enough.
far away from here.
Even without knowing that. Oh God, Justen.
I think K.I.S.S would yell, "Hang on!" and she would do her best to now that because she heard Dai'Mo say it's done, right? What he had to do. So
yeah, cool.
If the shuttles are free floating back there, she would
Just
most likely gun it so that the force would shove the shuttles out the back, and she would open the hatch out the back.
Okay, so you're gonna just generally open up the hatch into. Okay, so
Correct.
you boom, open the hatch, gun it. Since the left one was still bolted down, that one doesn't move. The one on the right, however, with the thermal detonators in it, does come out of the back of the cargo bay.
I'm watching. I'm waiting.
It comes on on a path close enough to the ship.
Kaboom!
And the shuttle explodes right next to the starship here, and in the ensuing explosion, when it clears, there's just debris in space.
I'm glad you did that, because having a shuttle covered in explosives with a ruined front end would be really hard for me to explain when we get down to the Earth anyway. Or to the planet anyway.
Greatly executed.
Where are you heading now?
Same place we were supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't very specific in his messaging.
At all.
Let's just land as far away from any civilization as we can and avoid all that.
K.I.S.S. would definitely have relayed the fact that that the message went out, our cover is blown.
I have questions. Who did the message go out to? Because I feel like they didn't just like shout that at the planet below. They sent that message back to their bosses, right?
That is a good question, DM.
I mean, do we have any knowledge of the planet though? Like where their home base is?
No one. No one really knows. But none of y'all really know too much about this kind of binary planet system. They said that they were the two people that you just killed in the ships. Said that they were from the Kiffu Guardians.
Do I?
And
might I know what that is?
Give me a history check.
Nope.
May I also do a history check?
Yeah, anyone that has knowledge history can. Real quick. As K.I.S.S, are you heading towards Kiffu?
Well, okay, let's analyze this for a second. So the message was sent towards the two planets or not?
Specific towards some Kiffu, because that's the civilized one. Somewhere in that direction.
Okay.
Kiffex is the planet, the prison planet.
Okay,
Kiffex
got you.
is the prison planet?
Yep, and Kiffu is the civilized planet.
We're going to the gulag, boys.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Can we talk about this for a moment? Because we're in a holding pattern, and the guys who offered us entrance to the non-prison planet probably just watched us get attacked, right?
Probably, yeah. That's a good point.
The guys
Go ahead.
The guys that were escorting you, or the guys that attacked you?
The guys that flew up from the planet to escort us, because I thought they just appeared out of nowhere.
They flew up from as far as you can tell, they were from the planet. Y'all haven't really gotten close enough to the planet to see them actually taking off. So it could have been, they're called the Kiffu Guardians. They could have a defense platform of some sort.
How fast can you get us out of here if I ask them a question and they give us a bad answer?
And if I look at the integrity of the ship currently, DM, and how operable we are, what's the answer to that question?
A direct hit from a planet defense turbot laser probably would obliterate y'all.
Great.
Here's the other thing that I'd like to point out. They just kind of attacked us, right? So
you don't know why.
So our cover might already be blown.
They in the message they relayed that you were harboring possible prisoners from the recent revolt on Kashyyyk.
Oh, perfect! Like prisoners that would go to a prison.
No, like he said, you're harboring people as prisoners from the recent.
Yeah, but we can explain that as a miscommunication. We can take these prisoners to the prison planet.
That just might work. All right, then I would direct the ship towards the prison planet. Then, based on that, unless Dai'Mo, if you have another idea.
I mean, I did just tell the one planet that we're a food delivery service. Also, that guy seemed legitimately completely oblivious to us being shady at all. And I'm not even saying that, he very much seemed that way. I would really like to ask that guy one question. But at the same time, the dude that we communicated, not the dead guy.
That's who we were communicating with.
we were talking
the
to
things that
like
communicate
security
this-
on the planet, right?
No, we were talking to these two guys on the ships.
Yep, they're the ones.
Oh,
that
then
held it. And they said they were going to
arguing.
escort y'all.
Then I'm arguing backwards. I thought we were talking to someone on the planet initially, then got attacked by the two idiots.
Yeah, but that message probably went to that planet, but that doesn't mean that it went to the prison planet.
Yeah, so it's going to
Right.
the prison planet. My argument went away when I realized the mystical third person wasn't real.
Gotcha.
Okay. Off
Lyra,
to the prison planet.
You said you wanted to give a knowledge history check to see
Oh
about the
no,
Guardians?
I don't think I have any knowledges right now.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So, hey, Bronchuknar,
Yeah.
you're going to be the one who has to explain to the rebellion guys that they have to put handcuffs on again.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's move back to the ship. All right. So we'll get actually back to the ship. All right. So. All right. So y'all are heading to the prison planet Kiffex.
Yes.
Oh my God, Qui-Gon Jinn is in the chat room, guys.
It also
I'm about to fanboy out.
it'll also probably behoove us to put Bronchuknar in handcuffs. Yeah.
Nah, I'm hairless.
Does that make you look more innocent?
It's fine. Go for it.
Way more suspicious.
Yeah, that's how I'll get the other ones to do it. I'll let you guys handcuff me.
Ah, you can be our
see?
in.
And then as I'm
The
handcuffing him,
inside guy, yeah.
as I'm handcuffing him, I'm gonna say to him, "See, now this is setting a good example for the crew."
Don't talk to me.
Go home.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right. So as y'all are heading back, heading down to the planet, K.I.S., go ahead
Wait.
and give me. Yep.
What alignment is this planet?
What
Prison?
line? Like yeah, like does it-
Corporate evil?
No,
does
like
it
is
bel-
it?
is it with the Empire or?
Yeah. Who are they with?
They're not actually in like the fold of any like Empire or that. They're an independent planet.
Okay, but here's my thought. They thought we had prisoners, talking about the Wookiees.
Mhm.
So if we show up with Wookiees as actual prisoners, wouldn't that look strange? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Other way
This-
around.
Well, this isn't a planet of. They don't have a dog in the fight, do they?
As a planet, no.
Okay, yeah, we can try this. Yeah.
I mean, the more we talk about this, the more I'm losing faith in our plan here, guys. That we're going to the angrier planet first. Our whole goal is to find the Jedi's family. We're losing sight. We're looking at the minimum when we should be looking at the maximum. I've been taking some public speaking affirmation courses, and I got some things to tell you guys later. But right now, we're looking for the Jedi guy's family. And I feel like the non-gulagi planet might be the best place to find those people and a good place to start. Because we don't even know that those two assholes had anything to do with this planet. Like, I'm going to
just
loop
radio
back
the
and
planet?
say, that's what I thought
Like I
we
said
were doing
before.
originally.
Well, we got hailed.
I say we look back
hailed
to
before
Lyra's-
before we could contact the planet.
Yeah, you got hailed by the two escort people.
That's why I didn't know who it was. I was watching TV, and then they said someone is hailing us, so I just started talking.
The other thing is that more of those guys could be on their way, and we can't stand another hit. So we've got to
Yeah,
get
they
to the planet
definitely-
quick.
Definitely send out that message. So we should just, decide.
I like
Right.
Lyra's idea of going to an uninhabited place on the peaceful, happy planet because I doubt they have like a space auto zone on the Gulag planet.
Mm.
Yeah. I think going to the prison's probably a bad idea.
All right. Well, I go where you guys tell me.
We can
So-
always go we can always go to the civilized planet and claim we were going to the prison planet because you can't tell the difference.
It's like, oh, sorry, we got so turned around.
Actually,
oh my God.
that's actually the best idea, because we can explain to anybody on the ground that questions us that there was a miscommunication in the messaging.
No, we didn't know those guys.
We do have
we didn't have anything to do with those guys.
for delivery.
You guys are coming up with excuses for scenarios that are like 5 steps ahead. Let's go find a place to hide our ship and see if we can find this Jedi.
Yeah, they shot at us on intuition. I mean, they didn't even have a real reason to kill us.
Yeah, but not necessarily though. I mean, the other thing is like, if Dai'Mo's point was that the one pilot seemed oblivious to the fact that we were shady. I mean, what other reason would there be for them to attack us unless they received some kind of intel from somebody that was like, hey, that ship's probably got prisoners on it. Right.
All right. So non-Gulag planet then?
I ain't afraid of dying.
Yeah, we'll go to the civilized planet.
Civilized planet.
Yeah, and then that'll be our covers that we were delivering prisoners to the Gulag planet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. K.I.S.S, go ahead and give me a pilot check to get down to the planet.
Okay.
I can't believe I'm going to say this to Bravo. Hey, Bravo.
Yes?
You remember what that little kid smelled like?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Keep focused on that. Remember, our goal is to get that kid and assumedly his mom.
I've been focused on it since we left.
Then why were you trying to go to the prison plane? Okay, whatever.
So K.I.S.S, as you're coming into orbit over the planet, you are able to make out a ring of defense platforms. You can assume that this is where those 2 escort ships came from. So you go ahead, you plot a course that will avoid those defense platforms, put on the cloaking, and start doing like tracking around to find an uninhabited spot on Kiffu. So you avoid all the cities, go out into the kind of like wastes and badlands of Kiffu, and set down. You are in a wide open field, but it looks you're well away from any kind of civilization.
Is there any cave system nearby? Anything like that, or it's just flat plains and desert looking?
Tell us about the terrain.
Paint us a word picture.
But basically, not to make more work for you, DM, but if there's a place to actually shelter the ship, then K.I.S.S would opt for that.
Yeah,
if there are dunes, how many?
So Kiffu itself is a very mountainous world. So there are definitely crevices and cave systems to hide the ship inside.
Exactly. Okay. So yeah, K.I.S.S would aim to park the ship just inside a big enough cave to accommodate us so that we can have it shielded just a bit.
Okay. And as you were passing by, like fly and trying to avoid the cities, you noticed that the cities themselves, a lot of the buildings have very, very tall
spires.
They look like not quite spires. They're more like they look like lightning rods. Every single building has huge lightning rods that some of the buildings themselves, the rod itself was like twice the size, like height of the building itself.
Interesting. Is there a scan that I can do to confirm if this is how the city gets its power source, or what the usage of that architecture is? Or
you can give me a knowledge check. Or you're a robot, so you have all the knowledges, so it's just for you a knowledge check.
All right.
Loop, I know.
So I'll just go ahead and roll a d20 then. And let's see. Ew, not good. Only an 8.
They look pretty.
They look pretty.
You think like just because of like how lightning rods work. They're using some kind of lightning or electricity harnessing, but from the looks of the atmosphere, there aren't a whole lot of clouds. So you're not really sure where they're getting this lightning electricity that are coming down in these lightning rods.
She most likely would say out loud, that architecture is quite inefficient for being a civilization on such a desolate planet.
Do I know anything more about it?
Yeah. So, you going through your knowledge of history, remember hearing about a phenomenon that happens pretty often with Kiffu and Kiffex, with them having such close binary orbits with themselves. When the elliptical orbits bring them like very close together enough for their atmospheres touch, large electrical storms appear in the atmosphere from the energy that in the electricity that's going through their atmospheres. It kind of works like a flint that charges the atmosphere itself.
Ethan,
okay.
I have never heard a description that sounded more like the cover of an 80s metal album than that, and it was awesome.
That's actually what happens with them. That's how they get the power. Is the planes literally just come so close together that it just electrifies the atmosphere.
The sky fills with fire!
Okay, well, I'm going to relay all of that information to the crew.
I bet there's not a lot of spoiled children on this planet. Spare the rod, spoil the... Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Apparently no one likes my humor on this ship, and I would like to get... Okay, forget you guys.
So yeah, y'all
Why
able
do we have
to
to
find
awkwardly
into a
pause?
cave? Yeah. You're able to pilot into a cave and hide the ship itself. And you coming out, and it's a pretty just mountainous area they're in. There isn't a whole lot of vegetation around, and K.I.S.S, you're not picking up any scans of life forms in the area.
Okay, well, at least we won't get surprised by any surprise inhabitants in this cave system, and for the area around us either. So it looks like we're good to go.
All right, so everyone steps off the ship.
Yep.
How many people can fit in the shuttle?
You had to take 2 shuttles last time. I think we had that you could fit like 3, maybe 4 people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
in each one.
That's true.
We piled all the Wookiees on top of each other.
Yeah, they were very close together. But I mean, they were all prisoners, so they're used to that.
Yeah.
Hey, is there some kind of a lock that you can put on the ship, like a like what were those things called? Those car locks, like on the steering wheel?
Yeah, you can put a lock on the ship.
Oh my God, what were those things called? The club.
Yeah.
Club.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
No, just do like they do in The Mandalorian and leave the ship wide open for anybody to just come on in and do what they want.
Right?
Yeah, can K.I.S.S like put a lock on the ship so the Wookiees don't take it?
Oh, like on the yeah, you can put a lock on the steering wheel.
Okay.
Unless we want to bring the Wookiees with us, which I mean, I don't see that as efficient.
It's a liability.
And I don't know that we would have cloaking technology like, Flight of the Navigator, where it would just blend into the into the environment around us. But if there's a way to engage some sort of cloaking, just in case, I'd like to initiate that.
Yeah, you have a cloaking system.
Okay. So yeah, engage the cloaking system and lock it down and make our way.
Also, is there a check that I can give quickly to tell which of the units might be most likely to defect?
You can do a sense motive check.
Now he's calling them units.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm going to accidentally deprogram one of them by just being like, what's your names? What are your hopes and your aspirations?
That would
Everyone looks like, yeah, you get a general sense of cooperation from the group.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, well, then we can move on.
Hey, you can't use my TV for any of those weird Clockwork Orange blinding videos. Brainwashing videos.
So, Bravo, everyone steps out. Bravo, you take a big, big whiff to try to get the child's trail. And you do not sense him. You do not sense his trail on this planet. And we'll go ahead and we'll end there for tonight.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. We're going to hop off, and then we will be on next week, next Tuesday, for episode 6. And then we'll be also on December 26th for the Cyberpunk stream. So thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah.
The day after Christmas, we're gonna go murder a lot of things with cool weapons. Come enjoy and watch us while hopefully playing on your new PS5 that's on back order and you're not actually playing on.
Aww. I don't know. I'm waiting till it all kind of dies down before I start trying to find a PS5.
And remember, kids, don't blow vape juice into your Xbox console because they had to put that in the terms of service.
What?
What?
Because the first day it came out, someone blew vape juice in it, took a picture of it because it blows all the steam up and said their Xbox was overheating. And their marketing team is smart and knew that shit was coming.
Wow.
So they warned against it. Plus, it can like moisture damage and stuff. But I mean, if you want to get a cool picture, do it. But you might break your console. Whatever.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging around. Guys. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
Do it for the gram.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, we're